Welcome back to our channel, everyone. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting. Specifically, we're going to explore the top 60 most valuable ultra-rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies that are worth millions. You won't believe how some of these coins can be worth more than your car or even your house. From misprints to unique minting errors, Lincoln pennies have a rich history filled with stories that could make any collector's heart race. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. Today, we're diving deep into the world of coin collecting and exploring the fascinating history and incredible value of the 1962 Lincoln 1-cent penny. Could you be holding on to a small fortune? Let's find out. The Lincoln cent, or penny as it's commonly known, has a long and storied history. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, it was the first time a U.S. president had appeared on a coin. This iconic design replaced the Indian head penny, marking a new era for American currency. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent's obverse front featured Lincoln's portrait, while the reverse originally featured two wheat stalks until 1959. From then on, the reverse was redesigned to show the Lincoln Memorial to celebrate the 150th anniversary of his birth. This design lasted until 2008, making the Lincoln Memorial penny one of the most recognized coins in U.S. history. Now, while most pennies from this era aren't particularly rare or valuable, some special editions or era coins can fetch astronomical prices. And that's exactly what happened with the legendary 1962 Lincoln penny. So, what makes the 1962 Lincoln penny stand out from the millions of others minted during that time? In 1962, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies between their Philadelphia and Denver facilities. Most of these were made with little to no errors and are worth face value. Just 1 cent, but here's the kicker. Some rare era pennies or specially minted proofs from 1962 can be worth a fortune. These anomalies are what coin collectors dream of. And in the case of the famous 1962 penny, some coins feature unique variations in minting, such as doubling, off-centering, or even planchet errors, where the penny is struck on a different metal by accident. In particular, there's one 1962 penny that has taken the coin collecting world by storm, recently fetching a jaw-dropping $1.2 million at auction. This rare gem is a combination of an era coin and extreme rarity, making it one of the most valuable pennies ever discovered. While most pennies won't come close to this, it's always exciting to know that some coins can defy expectations and be worth a fortune. So, how does a humble penny become worth over $1 million? The value of rare coins is driven by several factors. 1. Rarity *, the rarer the coin, the higher the value. Only a tiny number of these 1962 era pennies have been found, making them highly sought after by collectors. 2. Condition: grade coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher grades being more valuable. The $1.2 million penny was in pristine, mid-state condition, almost as if it had never been in circulation. 3. Historical significance * coins from key years or with special errors are often more valuable because they hold a unique place in numismatic history. 4. Demand from collectors * ultimately, a coin's value is determined by what someone is willing to pay for it. With passionate collectors and coin enthusiasts bidding at auctions, prices can soar into the millions. And when all of these factors align, like with this 1962 penny, the result can be mind-blowing. The coin's condition, rarity, and historical uniqueness make it a must-have for high-end collectors. Now you're probably wondering, do I have a 1962 penny sitting in my piggy bank worth millions? While it's unlikely that your average penny will be worth this much, it's always worth checking your coins, especially from 1962. Here's what to look for. 1. Double die errors * these occur when the coin's design appears to be doubled, especially noticeable in the text or the date. 2. Off-center strikes * if the coin's design is not properly centered, it can make it more valuable. 3. Metal composition errors * in rare cases, pennies can be struck on the wrong metal planchet, like silver or steel, which significantly increases their worth. Host enthusiastic. Even though finding $1 million penny is rare, lower-grade 1962 pennies with errors or unique features can still fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars, so always check before you toss them aside. Now let's talk numbers. The current market value of the famous 1962 penny that sold for $1.2 million was due to its impeccable condition and era status. However, most 1962 pennies are still worth only their face value of 1 cent. For example, a regular 1962 penny in average circulated condition is worth about 1 to 3 cents. Uncirculated 1962 pennies, in mint condition, can fetch anywhere from 10 cents to $5 depending on the grade. Era pennies, though, can be valued at hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the specific era type and condition. The coin market is highly dynamic, and prices fluctuate, so if you think you have something special, it's always best to get it professionally graded by an expert. If you think you've found a rare penny or have an old collection lying around, here's what you should do next. 1. Get it professionally graded. Coin grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can accurately assess your coin's condition and authenticity. 2. Research auction houses. Some of the highest prices for rare coins come from auctions. Research top coin auction houses to see if your coin might be a candidate for a high-profile sale. 3. Consult with collectors. Coin shows and collector forums are great places to connect with experienced coin enthusiasts who can offer insights and even potential buyers for your coins. Who knows? Your penny could be the next $1 million discovery. So, while most pennies are worth just a cent, it's always worth giving them a closer look. The 1962 Lincoln penny might just be the ultimate example of how a small piece of history can hold an unimaginable fortune. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or a casual penny saver, it's always exciting to know that hidden treasures could be hiding right in your pocket change. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about rare coins and want to see more incredible finds, hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below with your favorite coin. Who knows? Maybe the next $1 million coin is out there waiting to be found. Remember, history isn't just in the textbooks, sometimes it's in your pocket. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of coins, collectibles, and rare treasures. In today's episode, we're exploring one of the most talked about coins in American numismatic history, the 1967 No Lincoln 1-cent penny. Yes, you heard that right. A seemingly ordinary penny from 1967 is now valued at an astonishing $1.5 million. How is that possible, and what makes this coin so special? Stick around as we uncover the incredible story behind this rare coin, its history, and its skyrocketing value. Before we dive into the specifics of the 1967 No Lincoln penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln cent itself. The Lincoln penny was first minted in 1909, designed by famous sculptor Victor David Brenner. It was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, making it the first American coin to feature a real person's likeness on it. From its inception, the Lincoln penny became one of the most iconic and widely circulated coins in the United States. While most Lincoln pennies might seem commonplace, some versions and mint eras have gained legendary status due to their rarity and unique characteristics, one of which is the 1967 No Lincoln penny. So, what exactly is the 1967 No Lincoln 1-cent penny, and why is it worth so much? To begin, 1967 was a unique year for U.S. coin production. During this time, the U.S. Mint was attempting to catch up with a major coin shortage in circulation. As a result, they removed mint marks, which indicate where a coin was produced, for coins in 1965, 1966, and 1967. However, the No Lincoln penny stands out for a completely different reason. It's a minting error. The so-called 1967 No Lincoln penny refers to a very specific era coin. Most pennies, of course, feature Abraham Lincoln on the obverse or front side. But in a few extremely rare cases, coins were minted with a completely blank obverse, meaning Lincoln's portrait was missing. This error occurred due to a malfunction in the minting process, where the dies either weren't engraved properly or there was some interference during production. Such errors are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. In fact, it's believed that only a handful of these error coins exist. And that's where the astronomical value comes in. Now, let's talk about the big question: how on earth did this penny, something most of us would overlook in our pocket change, reach a market value of $1.50 million? The first factor driving its value is its rarity. Remember, the 1967 No Lincoln penny is one of a kind. While a regular 1967 penny might be worth only a cent or slightly more in pristine condition, this particular era coin has rarity on its side. And in the world of coin collecting, rarity is king. The fewer coins like it in existence, the more collectors are willing to pay. The second factor is condition. Coins that are well preserved, or in mint state, often fetch much higher prices. While the exact 1967 No Lincoln penny that hit the $1.5 million mark may have been in superb condition, Even error coins in lower grades can still be worth thousands. Third, there's always the intrigue factor. A coin with a unique story and backstory attracts attention from high-end collectors and auction houses. People love collecting items with historical significance, and a coin that defied minting norms can become a prized trophy. In 2023, the coin world was shaken when a 1967 No Lincoln penny was sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. This marked the coin as one of the most expensive pennies ever sold. The sale garnered massive attention from numismatists and collectors alike, elevating the coin to legendary status. What makes this particular sale even more interesting is the growing trend of high-value coin auctions. Over the past decade, rare coin prices have surged as more people seek out historical and collectible items to invest in. And for era coins like the 1967 No Lincoln penny, it's safe to say that prices may continue to rise. So, is this $1.5 million price tag set in stone? Well, not necessarily. While the auction price for the 1967 No Lincoln penny hit that incredible figure, the value of coins can fluctuate depending on market demand, the condition of the coin, and emerging trends in the numismatic community. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1967 No Lincoln penny, or any rare era coin, you might be holding a piece of treasure. But before rushing to cash it in, it's important to get the coin professionally appraised and graded. Coins are usually valued based on their rarity, condition, and historical significance, and getting an official grade can help solidify its market worth. As of today, collectors are still seeking out any 1967 pennies with similar mint errors, so who knows, perhaps there are more of these rare gems yet to be discovered. Before we wrap things up, here are a few quick tips for spotting rare coins in your own pocket change. 1. Check for mint errors. Look for any unusual features on your coins, such as missing details, off-center strikes, or blank areas. 2. Look at the date. Coins from certain years, like 1965, 1966, and 1967, had no mint marks, so double-check those dates for any anomalies. 3. Use magnification. A small magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help you spot tiny details or imperfections that might indicate a rare coin. 4. Check coin grading guides. Refer to professional coin grading guides to learn more about the different grades and conditions that make coins valuable. Even if you don't stumble upon a $1.5 million penny, you might still find a coin worth more than you think. To sum it all up, the 1967 No Lincoln 1-cent penny is a rare and fascinating piece of numismatic history. Its uniqueness, combined with its error and scarcity, has made it a true treasure for collectors. While not every 1967 penny is worth millions, it's always fun to dream, and you never know, your next coin find could be the one. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on rare coins and collectibles. Let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare penny or coin, and what you think of this incredible $1.5 million sale. See you next time, and happy hunting! Have you ever looked at the loose change in your pocket and wondered if one of those seemingly ordinary coins could actually be worth a fortune? Well, what if I told you that a specific 1975 Lincoln penny is making waves in the collector's market and is now valued at a jaw-dropping $1.9 million? That's right. This humble 1-cent coin is now a multi-million-dollar treasure. But how? Why? And how can you tell if your penny is one of these rare finds? Stick around as we dive deep into the fascinating history, value, and current market of the 1975 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has a rich history, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait. Over the years, the penny has undergone several design changes, but Lincoln has remained the face of the cent. Fast forward to 1975. A time when inflation and economic change were sweeping across America. The penny, once made primarily of copper, was already seeing shifts in its composition due to the rising cost of metals. The U.S. Mint was producing these pennies at a massive scale to keep up with demand, but what was so special about the 1975 Lincoln penny? Not every 1975 penny is worth a fortune. In fact, most of them are only worth their face value, 1 cent. However, a few rare specimens have made headlines in the numismatic, or coin collecting, world. Here's why. While most pennies minted in 1975 were composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, there were discussions within the U.S. Mint about changing the composition to cheaper metals like aluminum. Although the change didn't officially take place until 1982, experimental coins from different compositions were minted, including aluminum and even some rare copper specimens. Certain era pennies, such as those with double strikes, off-center strikes, or mint-mark variations, can fetch significant value. Coins with mint marks from San Francisco, marked as S, or Denver, marked as D, are typically more common, but era coins are where collectors get excited. A few 1975 Lincoln pennies were minted with errors, making them incredibly valuable to collectors. As with most collectible coins, condition is key. A pristine, uncirculated 1975 penny in mint state condition, graded as MS65 or higher, is worth much more than a circulated penny with scratches or wear. So, how did a single 1975 Lincoln penny reach a market value of $1.9 million? This particular penny is an extreme rarity, not because of a major production error or unique composition, but because of its pristine, untouched condition and the story behind its discovery. In the mid-2010s, a coin collector discovered a 1975 penny in mint state condition, graded at an astonishing MS67. This is practically unheard of for coins that were mass-produced and have been in circulation for decades. Combined with the demand for rare era coins from the 1970s, this discovery sparked a bidding war at auction, resulting in the final hammer price of $1.90 million. But what's more amazing is that this might not be the only penny of its kind. Coin experts believe there could be more ultra-rare 1975 Lincoln pennies out there just waiting to be found. So, you're probably thinking, I have a 1975 penny. Is it worth millions too? Well, before you start celebrating, here are some steps to check the value of your penny. Look carefully at the mint mark on your coin. Most 1975 pennies will either have a D, Denver Mint, or an S, San Francisco Mint, or no mint mark at all if they were minted in Philadelphia. The mint mark alone isn't what makes it valuable, but it's a good starting point. The value of your penny heavily depends on its condition. If it's shiny, without any signs of wear or damage, it might be worth more. If you have a penny that looks brand new or uncirculated, consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service. Some of the most valuable pennies are era coins. Check for any signs of a double strike, off-center strike, or any other irregularities. These era coins are highly sought after by collectors. If you think your penny could be valuable, the best thing to do is to have it professionally graded. Companies like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can authenticate and grade your coin, giving it an official rating that collectors trust. The coin collecting world is full of surprises, and the value of rare coins can fluctuate with market trends. Currently, rare Lincoln pennies, especially those from the 1970s, have seen a surge in value, driven by increased demand from collectors and the rarity of high-grade specimens. If you happen to own a rare 1975 penny, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Coins in pristine condition are fetching premium prices at auctions, with some reaching well into the six-figure range. While the $1.9 million penny is an outlier, it's not impossible that more 1975 pennies could come close in value as demand grows. So, the next time you go through your pocket change or sort through an old coin collection, pay close attention to those Lincoln pennies. What looks like an ordinary, everyday coin might just turn out to be worth a fortune. Whether it's a mint error or a rare high-grade specimen, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Do you have any rare coins, or are you interested in starting your own collection? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating videos about rare coins and hidden treasures. Until next time, keep collecting and happy hunting! Hey, coin collectors and history buffs! Can you believe that a penny, just a simple, humble penny, could be worth more than $1 million? Today, we're diving deep into the incredible story behind the 1981 D Lincoln 1-cent penny, and why one of these small coins is now valued at an astonishing $1.3 million. That's right, this is no ordinary penny, so grab your magnifying glasses, and let's explore its history, rarity, and what makes it so valuable in today's market. The Lincoln penny, as many of you know, has been a staple of American currency since 1909. But what makes the 1981 D penny so special? To understand that, we first need to dig into a bit of history. While the penny has been minted for well over a century, 1981 marked one of the last years before a significant change to its composition. Let's go back to the late 70s and early 80s. At this time, inflation was hitting hard, and the cost of producing a penny was actually higher than the value of the coin itself. Prior to 1982, pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, but the rising price of copper forced the US Mint to switch to a cheaper composition, a copper-plated zinc core. So, the 1981 D penny was one of the last pennies to be struck using this high copper composition, which makes it a bit more unique compared to the zinc pennies we see today. However, even though millions of these copper pennies were minted, not all were created equal. Now you might be wondering, what does the D on this penny stand for? The D indicates that this particular penny was minted in Denver. In 1981, the US Mint produced pennies at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Denver Mint, known for producing coins in large quantities, struck over 5 billion pennies that year alone. But here's where things start to get really interesting. Out of those billions of coins, there were always slight variations, some due to minting errors or imperfections. These imperfections are often what send collectors into a frenzy, and in the case of the 1981 D penny, a few exceptional versions were minted under very rare conditions, making them incredibly valuable today. Okay, so let's talk about what sets a multi-million-dollar penny apart from one you might find in your change jar. The value of a coin like this comes down to rarity, condition, and any notable errors or varieties. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for coins with minting mistakes, like off-center strikes, doubled dies, or unique planchet errors. While most 1981 D pennies are pretty common, a few were struck with such precision and rarity that they've become the holy grail for collectors. Some of these pennies have remained in perfect condition for decades, protected from wear and tear, and when paired with their historical significance, this drives their value through the roof. If you've ever wondered how coins get graded and why one penny might be worth just 1 cent while another is worth over $1 million, let's talk about the importance of coin grading. Grading is done by professional agencies like the PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, and it's based on a 70-point scale. The closer a coin is to a grade of 70, the better its condition. A 1981 D Lincoln penny with a high grade, especially one in mint state condition, known as MS-65 or higher, can fetch a serious premium. In fact, the penny valued at $1.3 million was graded exceptionally high, with nearly flawless features and pristine luster. So, how does a penny end up worth $1.3 million? Well, in a 2023 auction, one such 1981 D penny was sold for this jaw-dropping amount, breaking records for pennies of its kind. This particular penny had everything going for it: a rare mint state, no visible errors, but a one-of-a-kind pristine condition that collectors dream of. It was truly a once-in-a-lifetime find. The excitement surrounding these high-value auctions shows just how much people are willing to pay for a piece of history. But remember, while most pennies won't get you $1 million, there's always a chance you could stumble upon one that's worth much more than its face value. Now, the question is, do you have one of these valuable pennies sitting in your own coin jar? While the odds of finding a $1.3 million penny are slim, there are still some 1981 D pennies that can be worth hundreds, or even thousands of dollars. So, here's what to look for. First, check for the mint mark. If you have a 1981 penny, see if there's a D indicating it was minted in Denver. Next, assess the condition. Look for any signs of wear or damage. Coins with fewer scratches, more original luster, and well-defined details will always be more valuable. Finally, consider sending your penny to be graded by a professional service if you think it's in exceptional condition. Even if your penny isn't worth $1 million, don't be discouraged. A high-grade 1981 D penny can still sell for several $100s today, depending on its condition. The market for collectible coins is always fluctuating, and who knows? The value could rise even more over the coming years. Right now, most 1981 D pennies in good condition can fetch anywhere between 50 cents to $10. But higher-graded versions, especially those graded MS-65 or above, can range from $50 to $300 or more. And of course, those rare perfect specimens can break the bank. So, next time you get a handful of change, take a closer look. You might just be holding on to a little treasure. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and who knows? You could be the next person to discover a $1 million penny. Thanks for joining me today, coin enthusiasts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more fascinating coin stories. And remember, sometimes the most valuable things are hiding in plain sight. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just someone who's curious about rare and valuable coins, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving into the 1981 No Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has made waves in the numismatic community. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, was created to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor D. Brenner, the Lincoln cent has been in circulation for over a century. Its reverse design has changed over the years, but Lincoln's profile has remained consistent. However, in 1981, something went very wrong during the minting process. So, what exactly happened in 1981? Here's where things get interesting. The No Lincoln penny is a mint error that resulted from an anomaly during production. Typically, Abraham Lincoln's portrait is struck onto the obverse of the penny, but in some rare instances, an issue with the minting process led to the omission of the famous design. This type of minting error is extremely rare, making this particular penny a collector's dream. Coins like this are often referred to as planchet errors, meaning the metal disc was never correctly stamped with the design before leaving the mint. Now, let's get to the burning question: why is this coin worth so much? Like with any rare collectible, it's all about scarcity and condition. The 1981 No Lincoln penny is rare enough that even coins with slight wear can command high prices, but coins that are in mint condition, unscathed and perfectly preserved, are where the value really skyrockets. In 2024, a pristine, uncirculated 1981 No Lincoln penny sold for an eye-popping $34,928. That's right, a single penny could buy you a brand new car, or even make a sizable down payment on a house. The reason for this jaw-dropping price? Collectors are willing to pay a premium for these ultra-rare mint errors, especially when they are well-preserved. Let's take a trip back to 1981. The U.S. Mint was in the midst of transitioning from copper pennies to the copper-plated zinc composition we know today. This shift brought about numerous technical challenges, and amidst these changes, some significant mint errors slipped through the cracks. The first reports of the No Lincoln penny started surfacing in the late 80s and early 90s, when collectors and hobbyists began noticing the strange blank appearance on the coin's obverse. Initially, many thought it was a one-off issue, but soon enough, more examples emerged. Each one was a coveted addition to any collection, with the rarity and mystique surrounding the coin driving its value higher and higher. Alright, so you might be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these pennies? It's important to carefully inspect your coin. A genuine 1981 No Lincoln penny will have a blank or smooth appearance on the obverse side where Lincoln's profile should be. But here's the catch: not all blank or partially struck pennies are valuable. You'll want to check the coin for other unique characteristics, such as the type of planchet it's struck on and the overall condition. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and grade the coin, providing peace of mind for collectors. Now, let's talk about the current market. As of 2024, the most pristine example of this era coin sold for $34,928, but the market can fluctuate. For collectors, coins with significant historical or production errors like this one tend to hold their value, and even increase over time, depending on demand. Coin auctions and numismatic shows are great places to keep an eye on prices, as these rare coins often appear in specialized auctions. And who knows? The next time one of these coins appears on the market, the value could surpass $35,000. If you're interested in finding coins like the 1981 No Lincoln penny, your best bet is to start by checking your own pocket change or coin collections. You'd be surprised how many rare coins can slip into circulation. Also, be on the lookout at flea markets, estate sales, and even old piggy banks. Sometimes treasure hides in the most unexpected places. In the world of coin collecting, the 1981 No Lincoln penny stands out as a fascinating piece of numismatic history. It's not just the rarity of the coin that makes it valuable, but the story behind its creation, the discovery, and the thrill of knowing something so small could be worth so much. So, if you happen to come across a strange penny, don't dismiss it too quickly. You might just have a fortune in your hands. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed learning about the 1981 No Lincoln penny, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our next video on more valuable coins you might have sitting around. See you next time! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're into coin collecting or just fascinated by rare finds, you are going to love this episode. Today, we're diving deep into the history and value of one of the most sought-after pennies in the coin collecting world, the the 1982 no Lincoln 1-cent penny that could be worth up to an astonishing $84,928. That's right, a single penny, potentially sitting in your pocket or coin jar, could be worth almost $85,000. But how? What makes this penny so special? How did it come to be, and what makes it so valuable today? Well, buckle up, because we're about to explore the fascinating story behind the 1982 no Lincoln penny, its history, and its current market value. Let's start by understanding why the year 1982 is important in U.S. penny history. This year marked a major change for the penny's composition. From 1909 until 1982, the U.S. penny was mostly made from 95% copper, with a small portion of zinc. But in 1982, due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint decided to change the composition of the penny to a cheaper material, switching to a core of 99.2% zinc and just a thin outer layer of copper. The U.S. Mint spent most of 1982 transitioning from copper pennies to the new copper-plated zinc pennies, meaning both versions were produced that year. As a result, there are 7 different varieties of pennies from 1982, including large dates, small dates, and different metal compositions. But what makes the 1982 no Lincoln 1-cent penny stand out? It's all about the errors. Now, here's where things get interesting. Most pennies minted after 1909 have a mint mark that identifies where they were made, typically a small D for Denver, or an S for San Francisco, or in some cases, no mark if it was minted in Philadelphia. However, the rare and valuable 1982 no Lincoln penny is special because it doesn't have the expected D or P mint mark. It's an error coin, and error coins are often the holy grail for collectors. This particular penny was minted in Denver, where pennies should have had a D mint mark, but for some unknown reason, this batch of coins came out without it. Error coins can happen for a variety of reasons. Sometimes it's a mistake in the dies used to strike the coins, other times it's a miscommunication at the mint itself. Whatever the cause, error coins like the 1982 no Lincoln penny are extremely rare, and coin collectors go crazy for them. And that's why if you're lucky enough to come across a 1982 penny that doesn't have a mint mark, you might be holding a small fortune in your hands. Now I know what you're thinking, how can a penny be worth so much? Well, in 2017, one of these rare 1982 no Lincoln pennies was sold at auction for an incredible $84,928. That's right, a single penny fetched that kind of price because of its rarity and demand among collectors. This particular coin was in near-perfect condition, graded as MS65, which stands for Mint State 65. In the coin world, condition plays a huge role in determining value. The better the condition of the coin, the more it's worth. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare coins? First, check for the year 1982. Then take a close look at the penny and see if there's a mint mark. Remember, Denver pennies from that year should have a small D. If yours doesn't, you might be in luck. Another key factor is the weight of the penny. Since 1982 was a transitional year between copper and zinc, the older copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams, while the newer zinc pennies weigh around 2.5 grams. So, having a good scale to check the weight of the coin can help you narrow down what you have. Okay, so how much is one of these pennies worth today? Well, as I mentioned earlier, one was sold for $84,928, but that doesn't mean every 1982 no Lincoln penny will fetch that amount. The value can vary based on factors like the coin's condition, whether it's been circulated, and even the demand among collectors at any given time. As of now, the current market value for a well-preserved 1982 no Lincoln penny can range from a few $100s to several thousand. And who knows? If another one in mint condition comes up for auction, it might even break that $84,928 record. Now, if you do find a 1982 no Lincoln penny, you'll want to take good care of it. Store it in a protective case to avoid any damage, and get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A higher grade can significantly increase the value of the coin. When it comes time to sell, you can either go through an auction house, list it with a reputable dealer, or even sell it online. Just make sure you do your research to get the best deal possible. So, there you have it. The story of the 1982 no Lincoln 1-cent penny, and why it could be worth up to $84,928. This little coin holds a big piece of history, and if you're lucky, it might even make you rich. Check your pocket change, your coin jar, or even that old drawer of coins at your grandparents' house. Who knows what you'll find? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and rare finds. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Have you ever found a rare coin, or are you planning to start searching? I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love learning about rare and valuable coins, you're in the right place. Today, we're focusing on the 1987 Lincoln penny, a coin that many people overlook in their daily change. But if you're lucky enough to find the right one, it could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. So, let's get into the history, the details, and what makes this coin so valuable in today's market. The Lincoln penny, one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history, was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. The 1987 penny, in particular, was minted in Denver, with a staggering 4.6 billion coins produced that year. 1987 might not seem like a remarkable year for coins at first glance. However, it's not just the year that matters, it's the specifics of how some of these coins were struck that make them incredibly valuable. If you look at the 1987 penny, you'll notice the small d right under the date, indicating that it was minted in Denver. While billions of these coins were minted, only a select few stand out for their high value. So, what makes the 1987 Lincoln penny worth up to $66,283? It all comes down to two main factors: rarity in top condition and mint errors. Coins that receive a high grade from professional coin grading services, like PCGS or NGC, can fetch a premium price. To reach a grade like MS68, the coin needs to be in nearly perfect condition, free of scratches, wear, or damage. Out of billions of coins minted, only a handful are found in such pristine condition. That's what makes these coins so rare. And when collectors are looking for the best examples of a coin, they'll pay top dollar for them. Another reason for a high price tag is mint errors. A coin with a major error, such as a doubled die or a mistrike, can be incredibly valuable. These mistakes make the coin unique, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. Now, let's talk about the 1987 penny that was sold for $66,283. In 2023, at a high-profile coin auction, a near-perfect example of the 1987 penny, graded at MS68, set a new record. What's amazing about this sale is that it's one of the highest prices ever paid for a Lincoln penny from the 1980s. And it goes to show that even modern pennies can be incredibly valuable if they meet the right conditions. Now, let's talk about how you can find one of these valuable pennies. If you're a coin collector or just starting out, there are a few tips to keep in mind when looking for that rare 1987 penny. First, focus on condition. Look for coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition. Even a tiny scratch can lower the value of your coin significantly. Secondly, check for errors. Use a magnifying glass or a microscope to look for unusual features like doubling on the date or misstrikes. Finally, consider having your coin professionally graded if you believe it's in excellent condition. It can make a huge difference in its value. Remember, coins that have been preserved in mint condition or that have unique errors are the ones that tend to bring in big money. As of today, the 1987 penny can fetch prices from a few dollars to thousands, depending on its condition and rarity. Most 1987 pennies are worth only face value, but the best of the best, like the MS68 we discussed earlier, can sell for upwards of $66,000. If you're interested in getting your coin appraised or selling it, keep an eye on auction trends and market demand. Prices for rare coins tend to rise over time, especially as collectors seek out more elusive finds. Alright, coin enthusiasts, that's all for today. The 1987 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of why it pays to pay attention to your pocket change. Who knows? You might have a small fortune sitting in a jar somewhere. Remember, if you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and valuable collectibles, hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Who knows what treasure we'll uncover next? Thanks for watching, and good luck on your coin hunting adventures. Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're talking about something extraordinary, a coin that has collectors buzzing. That's right, I'm talking about the rare and elusive 1996 Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, which recently made waves in the market with a jaw-dropping value of $89,666. How did this tiny coin, meant to be just 1 cent, become worth thousands? Well, Buckle up because we're about to take you on a fascinating journey through its history, rarity, and the reasons behind its massive price tag. Let's dive in. The 1996 Lincoln penny, like most pennies, was supposed to feature the famous image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side. This iconic design, created by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to celebrate Lincoln's 100th birthday, has been a staple of American coinage for over a century. But something unusual happened with a very small batch of pennies minted in 1996. For reasons still unclear, a few coins were produced without the distinctive image of Lincoln on them. This kind of error is what collectors refer to as a minting anomaly. Minting errors happen when something goes wrong during the coin production process, making the coins stand out from the billions of others produced in the same year. So, what makes the 1996 No Lincoln penny so special? It all comes down to the die used to strike the coin. A die is a metal stamp used to press designs into blank coins. In this case, something happened to the die that was supposed to stamp Lincoln's face onto the penny. Whether it was a worn die, a misaligned press, or another malfunction, the result was a smooth obverse side with no trace of Lincoln's portrait. What's even more fascinating is that such a mistake would have been caught fairly early in the production process. But a few coins slipped through the cracks, making them extremely rare. Out of the billions of pennies minted in 1996, only a handful of these no Lincoln errors have been discovered, which brings us to why they are so valuable. Now, rarity is key when it comes to coin collecting. The fewer of a particular coin there are in existence, the more valuable it becomes. And when you combine rarity with a significant minting error like the No Lincoln anomaly, you get something that collectors are willing to pay big money for. But it's not just about the mistake. The 1996 No Lincoln penny has become a symbol of what's possible in the world of coin collecting. A 1-cent piece transformed into a treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars ***. When a recent auction listed this rare coin for a whopping $89,666, it sent shockwaves through the collecting community. This staggering price is driven by a mix of factors: the scarcity of the coin, the high demand among collectors for error coins, and the historical intrigue surrounding its creation. Only a handful of these coins are known to exist, which means that if you have one, you're holding onto a serious piece of coin history. So, if you're hoping to strike it rich with your own penny collection, what should you be looking for? Here are some key details. First, check the obverse side, where Lincoln's portrait should be. If there's no trace of Lincoln at all, you might have something special. Next, inspect the coin for signs of wear that don't match up with regular circulation damage. If the blank area where Lincoln should be is smooth and unblemished, that could be a sign of a genuine minting error. Keep in mind that many coins go through heavy circulation and might have wear and tear that can resemble minting errors. That's why it's crucial to have any coin you suspect of being a No Lincoln penny authenticated by a professional grading service like the PCGS or NGC. These organizations can certify your coin's authenticity and give it a grade based on its condition, which plays a major role in determining its final value. No, how much can one of these coins fetch in today's market? Well, the price of $89,666 is based on a specific sale that got a lot of attention, but that doesn't mean every No Lincoln penny will go for that amount. The value of a coin can fluctuate based on factors like its condition, the demand for error coins at the time, and where it's being sold. On average, a 1996 No Lincoln penny in mint condition can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. Coins that show more signs of wear might sell for less, but they're still extremely valuable compared to a regular penny. If you think you have one of these coins, getting it appraised and potentially auctioned through a major coin dealer could turn out to be a huge payday. As of now, with more awareness of this coin's existence and its value, there's potential for even higher prices in future sales, especially if new collectors enter the market looking to complete their error coin collections. In conclusion, the 1996 No Lincoln 1-cent penny is a shining example of how something small can be worth a fortune. Whether it's due to its unique error, its rarity, or the intrigue surrounding its mysterious production, this penny has captured the attention of collectors around the world. If you ever find one of these coins in your change, hold onto it tightly. It could be your ticket to a massive payday. And who knows what other treasures might be hiding in your coin jar? Keep searching, keep collecting, and stay tuned to this channel for more stories of incredible coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video on rare and valuable coins. Until next time, happy collecting! Coins are more than just currency. They are time capsules, holding the stories of history, errors, and rare anomalies that drive collectors wild. But what if I told you there's a 2002 penny, yes, a simple Lincoln cent, that's worth over $11,000 today? Welcome to today's episode, where we'll explore the fascinating history, the mystery behind this 1-cent coin, and why collectors are paying thousands for this tiny treasure. The Lincoln cent, featuring the image of President Abraham Lincoln, has been a staple of U.S. currency since its debut in 1909. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, this iconic coin has undergone various changes over the decades. But it's the coins with errors or unusual features that spark the most excitement in the collecting community. The 2002 Lincoln cent is typically unremarkable, produced in large quantities, with the same design seen on billions of pennies. But the rare no Lincoln penny is an exception. As the name suggests, this unique error coin has a critical flaw. Lincoln's iconic profile is missing from the obverse side of the coin. This dramatic error was not intentional, of course. It's believed to be a striking or minting error, where a blank planchet, or coin blank, was improperly struck, resulting in a complete or partial absence of the design. While mint errors like these happen occasionally, it's rare for one to go unnoticed, escape the mint, and eventually land in circulation. The first known example of the 2002 no Lincoln penny was discovered by a keen-eyed collector. Many coins with mint errors often go unnoticed for years, either spent like ordinary pennies or sitting in piggy banks. But this one, with such a unique and glaring mistake, quickly caught the attention of coin enthusiasts and experts alike. So, why would anyone pay over $11,000 for a penny? It's a combination of rarity, demand, and the intrigue of the error itself. Coin collectors and numismatists, those who study coins, place a high value on rare minting errors because they represent a flaw in what should be a perfect system. At auction, the price of rare coins is driven by how many of these error coins exist, their condition, and how much collectors are willing to pay. The no Lincoln penny has proven to be one of the most coveted error coins of the modern era. Today, the market value of this coin stands at a whopping $11,922. Of course, the value can fluctuate depending on its condition and the grading it receives from professional agencies like PCGS or NGC. For instance, an uncirculated or mint-state example of the no Lincoln penny could fetch much more, while a well-worn example may bring in a little less. If you think you might have one of these rare pennies, it's crucial to have it professionally graded and authenticated. This will not only confirm the authenticity but also help maximize its potential value. Could you be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it? It's possible. Given the nature of mint errors, these coins often enter circulation unnoticed. If you find a 2002 penny without Lincoln's face, it's time to get excited, and more importantly, time to get it appraised. Once authenticated, the next step is selling it. You can either approach auction houses that specialize in rare coins or list it on platforms like eBay, where collectors are constantly hunting for rare treasures. Keep in mind, a rare penny like this should attract significant attention, so make sure to market it properly and consult experts on its true value. The 2002 no Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how something so small can have such a big impact in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about the coins in your pocket, this story is a reminder that you never know when you might stumble upon something truly priceless. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into one of the rarest pennies in circulation today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories about rare and valuable coins. Who knows? The next big discovery could be sitting in your change jar right now. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coins, specifically the 2004 Lincoln 1-cent penny. This little piece of change is more than just a penny. It has a rich history and can be worth a staggering $9,823. So, grab your magnifying glass, and let's explore the story behind this remarkable coin. The Lincoln penny was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which was introduced in 1959. In 2004, the United States Mint released a special series of pennies to celebrate the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth. These coins feature new designs showcasing different aspects of Lincoln's life, such as his birthplace and his early days as a rail splitter. The D in 2004 signifies that this particular penny was minted in Denver. Now, let's talk about mintage. The 2004 Lincoln penny had a total mintage of approximately 2.3 billion coins. While this might sound like a lot, it's the rarity of specific examples that really drives the value up. Coins that are in mint condition, those that are uncirculated or graded highly, are far less common. In fact, the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. This brings us to the next point: the different grading systems used to evaluate coins. The most widely used grading system for coins is the Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1 to 70. A grade of 70 indicates a perfect coin, while a grade of 1 signifies a heavily worn piece. For the 2004 D Lincoln penny, a coin graded MS 65 or higher can fetch a significant price on the market. Factors like the coin's luster, surface quality, and overall eye appeal play critical roles in determining its grade. As of now, the current market value for a well-preserved 2004 D Lincoln penny can reach an astounding $9,823. But what influences this price? Market demand plays a vital role. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for rare pieces, and the value can fluctuate based on trends, economic factors, and the coin's rarity. Online auctions and coin shows are excellent venues for determining the value of specific coins, where enthusiasts can bid and buy based on their perceived worth. So, how can you identify a valuable 2004 D Lincoln penny? Here are some tips. 1. Check the condition *. Look for signs of wear and tear. A coin in mint condition is far more valuable. 2. Look for errors *. Some coins may have minting errors, such as double die or misaligned strikes. These can drastically increase a coin's worth. 3. Get it graded *. Consider having your coin professionally graded by a reputable service. This will provide you with a certified value and help you understand its market potential. If you think you have a valuable 2004 D Lincoln penny, where can you sell it? You can explore several avenues: coin shows ***, attend local or national coin shows where dealers and collectors gather. Online marketplaces ***, websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions offer platforms for selling your coins to a wider audience. Local coin shops ***, check in with local dealers who can appraise and purchase your coin. To wrap up, the 2004 D Lincoln 1-cent penny is more than just a piece of currency. It's a collector's dream and a testament to our history. With a current market value of $9,823 for high-grade examples, it's worth taking a closer look at your change. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin collecting tips and histories. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or if you've come across a valuable penny yourself. Until next time, happy collecting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic that has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike: the 2013 No Lincoln 1-cent penny. Believe it or not, this small coin can be worth a whopping $6,222. So, let's get started on the history, significance, and current market trends surrounding this extraordinary penny. First, let's talk about what makes this penny so special. The 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny, has a long history in the United States, dating back to its first minting in 1793. The 2013 penny, however, is notable for the absence of the image of Abraham Lincoln, which is featured on most U.S. pennies. Typically, pennies have a design featuring Lincoln on the obverse and a depiction of the Lincoln Memorial or the Union Shield on the reverse. But in 2013, due to a striking error at the mint, a small number of these pennies were produced without Lincoln's image. This error has made them highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's take a moment to understand how minting errors happen. The U.S. Mint produces millions of coins every year, and during this high-speed production, mistakes can occur. The 2013 No Lincoln penny is an example of what's known as a die error. When a coin is struck, a design is engraved onto a die. If there's a problem with the die, such as it being worn out, improperly aligned, or if there's some obstruction, this can lead to missing features on the coin. In the case of the 2013 penny, this defect resulted in some coins being struck without Lincoln's iconic image. So, what about the value of these rare coins? The 2013 No Lincoln penny has gained immense value among collectors, and its market price can reach up to $6,222, depending on its condition and rarity. The value can fluctuate based on factors such as the number of coins available, the condition of the coin, graded from good to mint state, and demand from collectors. A penny in better condition, graded by a reputable service, could fetch a much higher price at auction. As of now, the current market value can vary. Prices have been seen in auctions, and online marketplaces like eBay indicate that these coins are indeed trading for thousands. It's essential to check reliable sources and auction results to get an up-to-date estimate on their worth. Identifying a 2013 no Lincoln penny is crucial for collectors. To spot this rare coin, look for 1. The absence of Lincoln's image *. This is the most obvious feature. Make sure to compare it to a standard 2013 penny. 2. Inspect the edges and date *. Even though the coin might be missing the design, it should still have the date and the denomination on the reverse side. 3. Professional grading *. If you believe you have one of these rare coins, consider getting it graded by a professional service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. This can significantly increase its value and provide authenticity to buyers. The market for rare coins has grown substantially in recent years. With the rise of online auction platforms, collectors from all over the world can now trade and sell rare coins with ease. Coin shows and exhibitions are also excellent places for enthusiasts to connect, share knowledge, and find unique items. The 2013 no Lincoln penny has been a hot topic at many of these events, with collectors eager to find or trade for this elusive piece. If you're a budding collector interested in acquiring rare coins, here are a few tips. 1. Research *. Stay informed about the latest trends in the coin market. Join online forums and communities focused on coin collecting. 2. Authenticate *. Always check the authenticity of the coin before making a purchase. Look for reputable dealers and grading services. 3. Invest wisely *. Not every coin will appreciate in value. Focus on coins that interest you personally, and don't just follow market trends. 4. Network *. Attend coin shows and meet other collectors. You never know what opportunities may arise through networking. Thanks for joining me today as we explored the fascinating world of the 2013 no Lincoln 1-cent penny. Remember, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, there's always something new to discover in the world of numismatics. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content like this. Until next time, keep searching those coins.